Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is August 11th, 2025, and we're diving into Ballard Power Systems Q2 2025 earnings report. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Ballard Power Systems has been making waves in the fuel cell industry, and their latest earnings report provides some interesting insights into their financial performance and strategic direction.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Ballard Power Systems reported a revenue of $17.8 million for Q2 2025, which is an 11% increase year over year. John, can you elaborate on this growth?
Absolutely. The revenue growth was primarily driven by their heavy-duty mobility segment, which saw a 22% increase thanks to strong bus and rail deliveries in North America and Europe. Despite the challenging macro environment, Ballard managed to improve its gross margin by 24 points to 8%, indicating better cost management and operational efficiencies.
And what about their profitability?
While they reported a net loss of $24.3 million, this is a 23% improvement compared to the previous year. The company has been focusing on reducing operating costs, which is evident from their cash operating costs decreasing by 27% year over year. They ended the quarter with a solid cash position of $550 million, which provides a strong buffer for future strategic initiatives.
Strategic realignment and cost reduction. Ballard has announced a strategic realignment with a goal to achieve positive cash flow by the end of 2027. What are the key components of this strategy, John?
The strategic realignment is quite comprehensive. It includes a significant reduction in annualized operating costs by about 30%, primarily through workforce reductions and product portfolio simplification. The company is focusing on its strongest products and implementing value-based pricing strategies to support margin expansion. Most of the restructuring charges will be recognized in the third quarter, with the full benefits expected in 2026.
How does this align with their long-term vision?
Ballard is positioning itself to capitalize on the growing demand for hydrogen and fuel cells in heavy mobility and stationary power applications. By streamlining operations and focusing on core strengths, they aim to maintain their leadership position in the industry while ensuring financial sustainability.
Order backlog and market outlook. Let's talk about Ballard's order backlog and market outlook. The order backlog at the end of Q2 was $146.2 million, a 7% decrease from Q1. What does this indicate?
The decrease in order backlog is primarily due to a soft order intake and the removal of certain high-risk orders. However, it's important to note that Ballard secured significant new orders, including one of the largest marine orders on record, which was announced after the quarter ended. This suggests that while there are short-term challenges, the long-term demand for their products remains robust.
And what can we expect for the rest of 2025?
Ballard expects revenue to be back-half weighted, meaning they anticipate stronger performance in the latter half of the year. The restructuring actions taken in July may lead to revisions in their guidance, but they are currently focused on maintaining low operating expenses and capital expenditures.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of 10 cents for Ballard, but the actual EPS came in at 98. How should investors interpret this?
This is a positive surprise for investors. The actual EPS of -0.08 is better than the forecasted, reflecting a 23% improvement year over year. This indicates that Ballard's cost-cutting measures and operational efficiencies are starting to pay off, and the market has responded positively to this better-than-expected performance.
What does this mean for Ballard's stock moving forward?
Given the positive EPS surprise and the strategic initiatives underway, Ballard's stock could see upward momentum as investors gain confidence in the company's ability to execute its turnaround plan. However, it's important to keep an eye on how they manage their restructuring and continue to secure new orders.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, Ballard Power Systems has shown promising signs of improvement with an 11% revenue growth and a better-than-expected EPS of -8 cents. Their strong cash position and strategic realignment towards positive cash flow by 2027 are key highlights. John, any final thoughts?
Ballard is on the right track with its strategic initiatives and cost management efforts. While challenges remain, their focus on core strengths and market opportunities in hydrogen and fuel cells positions them well for future growth. Investors should watch for continued execution on their restructuring and order intake.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Ballard's performance in the comments below. Until next time.